What's up, guys? Renasant here. Welcome back to the channel. We are in the painted world of Ariamis. Excuse me, this is not Dark Souls Remastered. We are in the painted world of Ariandel. We just completed kind of the first initial stretch of this area. Got a couple things to do in this episode. First of all, the way forward is down this ladder right here. That is the way to progress in this area. However, there is still some stuff that we want to do, which shouldn't take too long, honestly. First thing we want to do, though, of course, is cross this giant bridge. And you can kind of get a view of Ariandel down there, where we're going to be traversing the area we're going to be traveling in. And it's really cool how much you can actually see from there. And you see this forest out here. Not 100% sure what that is, but as you approach here, you'll see these guys. Similar to Corvian, but I mean, they look like Corvian, but I don't think they actually are Corvian. Regardless, they're going to be non-hostile to you. You can kill them if you want. Shriving Stone. So they may be Corvian. I don't know. In fact, now that I think about it, they probably are Corvian because there's actually an area in this area. There's actually an area in Ariandel called Corvian Settlement. But as you approach here, you'll see this guy. We'll chat with him here in a second. Let's come around the corner. Get our hollow gem, so that'll allow you to infuse weapons hollow, which scales with your luck stat.
Well, you look to be unkindled.
Indeed.
No bell tolls, and yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. Now go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully. What's keeping you? Go on, right inside. Show respect, and let Lady Frida speak to you. What's keeping you? Show.
Alright, so this is Vinhelm. He wants us to go inside and talk to Lady Frida. So we'll do just that. Hey, another bonfire. First thing when you come in here, you'll notice this door right here. It's locked, can't go through it. You'll notice, well, first thing you probably notice is the bonfire, to be honest with you, but go ahead and rest there. Ariandel Chapel. And then this must be Lady Frida.
Welcome to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Frida. I have long stood beside our blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemeth not.
No, I'm Ash, dog.
Ashen one, I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world. But thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee, the bonfire here in this room. A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee nonetheless. Ah, yes, there is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. Ours is a chance encounter, to be sure, but perhaps it was meant to be. Let this be a remembrance of this cold world, a thing to help thee bear thy duty.
The chill bite ring she gives you.
Now, return from whence thou camest. Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice. Now, thou'st a
So she doesn't want us here. She gave us the chill bite ring, which we go check out is another bite ring. In fact, it's the final bite ring that we will have. We have flesh bite, curse bite, chill bite, poison bite, blood bite. One of the bite rings named Kareem. Ring would never grace Frida's hand, for the painting and its frost became her home. So, interesting thing about Frida, she clearly doesn't want us here. Very similar to the painted world of Ariamis and Priscilla. With Priscilla not wanting us in her world either. But for now, just climb up this ladder. La 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 la. See this massive easel right here. And it's strange, you can't actually destroy it. So, but you see, there's nothing, not much going on in here at least. But she's so mean, you know. Return from whence thou came. That's because she's not even real. That wasn't even her. Right? That was just a freaking illusion. Let's go ahead and rest. And she'll still be gone. That's fine. You don't want to do that until you get that chill bite ring, though. And I'll see what Wilhelm had to say about that.
Lady Frida has spoken, has she not? Then tarry no longer, and be gone. There is one thing you should know inside the cold painting. Curiosity could be your cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole. There is one thing in...
Yeah, Wilhelm, we got it. We get it. So, there's a couple ways to proceed here, but we are gonna go ahead and go this way first. You'll see one thing you'll notice is this giant ladder right there. We will make it over there at some point, but not right now. For now, we're gonna go ahead and go down this ladder, which is not nearly as giant. And again, like I told you, that is the way forward. So we actually want to come over this way first. And I believe there's a blood gem up here. You see this guy. No, shriving stone, excuse me. One thing we want to make sure that we have, though, is a torch. Yes, we do. Not for right now, but for later. So again, good little spectacle of what's going on down here. See these roots. You see an item right there, which is very interesting. Another item. We'll make it down there eventually. For now, though, just continue this way. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Crystal Lizard, he's just going to give you large Titanite, so it's kind of garbage, but... And another follower. Now watch out, because there's already a follower waiting around the corner. And they are wielding these follower sabers. I love those things, man. We will get a follower saber in this playthrough. They are awesome, awesome weapons. Whee! Oh yeah, my name is actually Sean Palmer, so professional snowboarder. Whee! Come around here and go ahead and get this item. It's just a soul item, nothing crazy. And we're just looking. I mean, we're just peeking. We're just looking around right now. Come over here. You can get a little shortcut down to this area and squash that guy. Do almost 2,000 damage to him. Feels good. Gotta love that Chaos Zweihander. So this little pit of despair is just filled with these little nasties. We remember these guys from Lothric. But these little Corvians are new. They will burp on you, spit up nasty, toxic stuff. It's really disgusting. It's definitely quicker to just come through here with this Lothric sword. I mean, you don't even have to kill all these guys if you don't want. Also, they drop poo. But you don't have to kill all these guys if you don't want. I just hate the noises that they make, so. You spit up on me. Eh. That way just leads back up where we just were. You see an item right there. We will get that. Just not. Oh, I thought I killed you. Careful as you're coming out here. Alright. So proceed down here. And this guy will drop off. This guy is, how do I say it? Rough. These are crows. And they are very, very difficult enemies. You see the problem here. They're incredibly fast, for one. They inflict bleed, for two. We are dead. we are dead. Oh, look at that thing. I really shouldn't be using this Y on these guys. You don't want to use this Y on big enemies with lots of health. Oh, look who's back. Luckily, it's a very, very quick run to the other side. Or just back down to where we were. But yeah, the crows, they're ultra aggressive. The biggest issue with them is they do so many attacks that build up that bleed bar that it's really easily to bleed you like that one did. That's the only reason I died, is because I suffered blood loss. There's only a handful of crows in the game, and I think there's 4 maybe. But those 4 are, whew, they're rough. Whee! This time we're not going to bother with all these guys. Annoying though they may be. Might actually be a better idea to use this. There we go. Much easier. Woo! Those friggin' talons, man. Crow talons. We'll get some of those. Believe it or not, that is actually a boss arena. But not a boss we'll be facing anytime soon, at least. Climb up your ladder up here. Get your ember. And make sure you come in here and talk to this fine chap.
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must must be the other Ash, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm Ash.
Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her you are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek? Surely you have seen the rot that afflicts our world, but that which fooled the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales my lady must. Oh, I am so terribly frightened of timidly rotting away like those fools on the outside. Oh, I like.
All right, so this guy's pretty important lore-wise. So he's giving us some more background. This is what he was talking about: timidly rotting away. These Corvian that have just all but given up on life. I guess they've like effectively hollowed. He is not, though. He's still able to talk. He's not hostile, and he will appreciate us for helping him out. Hey, bonfire. And an item up there that we can't get. Don't want to rest at that bonfire just yet. What I actually want to do is not come over here, I don't believe. No, I actually want to cross the bridge, come over there. Thought you were alive. Anyway, you'll notice all these doors, none of them open from this side, as per usual in Dark Souls. There's an alive one. I take it back, there's 5 crows in the game. And they do respawn too, so. That is poison. Not fun. Come in here and get my ember. And then we just want to continue over here. And that's that gate that was locked earlier. But now we can drop down and kill this nasty. We can get our simple gem. Not worth it, but whatever. Here we are. Continue through this blood river. This is the rot, right? This is the rot that he's talking about. Looks like maggots almost, but this, you'll notice that this rot is far and wide in Ariandel, unfortunately. I mean, it's growing right outside this dude's house. Gotta feel sorry for him. Go back across our bridge right here, and we actually want to go back up that exact same way, except for now we don't want to jump off of the bridge. We actually want to continue along this little side path right here. Ow. And so there's that item that we couldn't get a minute ago, but don't go down there just yet. Go over here and kill this guy. 2 guys. Now I'll come over here and easy jumps. And this is our bonfire room. Now as you come in here, watch out, because this guy will hawk a loogie on you. Go ahead and grab that. Then just follow your path through here, and there should be a crystal lizard with some large titanite. Yep. So now, you might recall this area because of that item right there. We're actually going to jump off of this and hopefully land over there to get that item. So on your mark, get set, go! Just barely. The crow quills. Ah, such a cool item. So it's a thrusting sword wielded by Corvian knights. That is what those crows are called, Corvian knights, and a special paired weapon. When twin-handed, brandish 4 thin-edged blades in the left hand, Freddy Krueger style, to the max. In their infatuation with Sister Frida, the Corvian knights swore to protect the painting from fire, and to this end took to the execution of their own brethren. So they are actually, these Corvian knights are actually executing these Corvian. And you'll see that in just a moment, actually. You'll see that in its full manifestation. But that is not what that Corvian knight, that crow, was wielding earlier. Those were the talons. This is the rapier plus 1 claw, basically. Come on back through here. And now you'll see exactly what it's talking about. Talking about executing its own brethren. As you proceed up here, you should have... Yeah, there we go. That is another... run away! That is another Corvian knight. And guess what it's doing? Killing Corvian. And doing a pretty good job at it too, I might add. Yeah, he'll kind of back up and go the other way. These Corvian are harmless for the most part. They don't really do anything. Now this guy. Show no mercy. Boom. These guys hurt. Just like that other knight did. This one was actually wielding that rapier. These guys hurt. Excuse me. As you come up here, see all these dead Corvian that this knight has murdered. You'll notice this tower right here and a gate that does not open from this side. Shocker. Let's see if we can make this jump. I usually can't. Oh my god, I did on the first try. So once you get up here, you can actually make this jump right here to get a rusted gold coin. And that's the only benefit. That guy just suicided right off, didn't he? Just be careful right here, because these guys will fall down and try to knock you off this cliff, see? This guy will spit on you because he's nasty. Still very easy to kill, though. Would y'all quit spitting on me? Very unhygienic of y'all. You'll notice that's that ladder that we climbed up earlier. Ah, these Corvian are just bleh. They're the nastiest little creatures, I swear. At least they go down like a bag of potatoes. Such a cool looking area. I'm not gonna say such a cool area just yet, but such a cool looking area. You can even see the rot in the like walls there. It's really cool. You see all that? Very interesting. So that's the way forward right through there. So we don't actually want to go that way just yet. And we don't even want to go for that item right there just yet. We actually want to come up here. And if you'll notice, this is actually the room where we talked to that young gentleman. We're just one floor above him right now. So just come around, and this will allow us access to the roof. And by doing this, we can kill these two sorcerer Corvian, which... Oh, you were already ready for me. That's not even fair. They shoot little soul arrows at you and homing soul masses at you. And this is where we get the crow talons. So we already got the claw, the mannequin claw. Now we got the crow talons. Talons used by Corvian knights inflicts 5 perpendicular slashes, causing heavy bleeding. In their infatuation with Sister Frida, yeah, we've read the rest of that. But very good weapon, especially if you're running a bleed build. Just because each individual hit is going to inflict a tick of bleed damage based on your bleed auxiliary down there. That additional effects, that first one is bleed, then poison and frostbite. So climb on down here, and this will open up a shortcut for us. So yes, this actually opens up one of these doors. There's our bonfire room right there. We'll get that door as well momentarily. But for now, just go down here, and we're going to climb up this ladder to get back onto these roofs. Now at this point, there's a lot of these guys over here, and I believe most of them can inflict the sorceries. I believe most of them are sorcerers, so... Ow. Just bear in mind, because they can stagger you pretty heavily. This guy, hanging on for dear life. You go, friend. You got this. So at this point, you can go up or you can fall down. We do actually want to fall down and swiftly knock these guys out. Oh, I did not mean to do that, because we didn't want them to acid spew on us. And in here we have some very interesting armor. Slave Knight. So this is actually what Gale was wearing. So it really begs the question. Obviously Gale had some nefarious purposes, but did he come here? Armor issued to slave knights. The fine craftsmanship made this a symbol of honor. Long ago, only the undead served as slave knights. Warriors used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. They grew decrepit, their skin charred black, and their bones twisted. Eventually, they went outright mad, but were never relieved from their duty. And you can only imagine which door this opens. Right next door. Yeah, so Slave Knight. So that is Gale's full moniker, I guess you could say, is Slave Knight Gale. Obviously, he tricked us into coming here. Well, I don't know if he tricked us necessarily, but he wanted us to come here, and we were like, maybe. And so we touched his little painting, and then we tried to resist, if you saw our character. And then even after we were sucked in there, it seemed like Gale had some nefarious intentions, if you will. Alright, so this is a tricky little spot right here. This is a nasty little ambush. You see the crystal lizard run away. Good. Get out of here. We don't want any part of you. If you pursue him, as they make it seem like you should do, this fine young gentleman right here will come chasing you. And this is indeed a crow, or a Corvian knight, so it's the last thing you want to be tangling with on this little bridge. But either way, you can just restart your game, or save quit your game, and get your crystal lizard. I think it just drops large shards, which at this point it's comical, you know. And the reason I think that these things drop large shards while we're getting a lot of large shards is because technically this area is accessible once you get to the Cathedral of Deep. So, I mean, you could technically come here once you reach that area, but most people don't, just because... Oh, no, I did drop a twinkling. Most people don't, just because it's kind of a rough little area. This, if you drop down there, it'll just drop you back on top of the roofs where we originally came to get up here. Drank some Estus, some Ashen Estus, I mean. And now this part right here is torturous. So you hear some stuff going on in there, huh? And if you come over here, there's actually a ladder. You can drop down in there, but I would recommend kind of exploring over here first. Yes. A well very similar to the painted world of Ariandus. Oh, they toxic to me. No worries. Get it out of here. Get our dung pie. So there's no real purpose in coming over here. It's just very interesting that that well is here. You see all the rot growing out of here. One thing you want to quickly do is go ahead and come over here, because both of these trees are possessed trees. You definitely want to go ahead and knock those out. But the whole reason we came down here first, is to open this gate. And if you recognize this gate, this is actually where that Corvian knight was slaughtering these Corvian. So now we can come through here. In here is Hell on Earth itself. 2 Corvian knights, one using the talons and one using the rapier. This is the way I would recommend fighting this guy. Be a baby about it, because these guys will wreck your soul. So this is really the bad one right here. There you go. Once they're dead, you can come back here and get this item, which is the Way of White Corona. It's actually a terrible spell. It's a miracle, and it's probably one of the worst miracles in the game. Where is it? There it is. A lost Way of White miracle launches a white discus which slices into foes and returns to its conjurer. Long ago, when the imprints left by the gods were still deep, miracles of the Way of White existed alongside Aureolus. Those who yearned for the long-lost Aureolus fully believed that they would return one day. For those of you who are Dragon Ball Z fans, it's Destructo Disc. And as we all know, who used Destructo Disc? We'll get that item too. Yes, Krillin. So That tells you all you need to know about this miracle right here. Am I right? And also of note, well, no, I won't even spoil that. I won't even say it. We'll just get this. And then we can actually come through here and not right there. Not right there either. So we want to go to this side. We can actually drop down in onto these rafters. I say that, but yeah, I'm crazy. Am I crazy? I feel like I've done it a million times, but I can't remember which one does it. Alright, I'm losing my mind. There. It's right there. Drop down there and you can grab this item, which is just a soul, but every soul counts. Go ahead and top off on your Estus there. We're gonna go around the corner here just to see. I think there's a couple trees, a couple enchanted trees, and there's also I believe this is a rusted coin, but let's make sure. No, it's actually a young white branch. There's my rusty coins. Okay. And now we're just gonna enter into here and see
I've
if
seen your kind.
Oh.
Time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
Wilhelm, what in God's name are you talking about? Yeah, Wilhelm will heal, so and he does have unlimited heals. He's wielding the Onyx Blade, which is an awesome, awesome weapon.
Forgive me,
Ha!
my lady.
We both did the jumping attacks at the same time. Concraption.
Lady Elfrida.
Yeah. Frida. Contraption key and the Onyx Blade. So the Onyx Blade is honestly, for our build right now, probably like top tier, like S tier weapons that we could be using. It is a great sword. Elfrida, the eldest among her sisters and leader of the Sable Church, bestowed the sword to her knight. Only the sword was a farewell gift, and acceptance signified the knight's resignation from Elfrida's service. Elfrida's black flame. First of all, thing looks dope as hell. Second of all, it's got R2 pokes. Not one-handed on. Yes, okay, no, it does have them one-handed. Yeah, R2 pokes are like the best. Okay, moveset. The thing that makes this thing so dope is this weapon art, which buffed. I mean, it's not going to get a lot of AR right now because we haven't upgraded it all, but I may actually go upgrade it. Now we also got the contraption key, of course, which the key to the contraption leading to the attic of the archive found on the edge of the Corvian settlement. After Sir Wilhelm led a white-haired woman to the attic of the library, he kept this key as if it were his life. All right. Hello. Of note, you can get killed by this thing. If you stand under here, it can kill you. So, be aware of that. Hello.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke. The one to show me flame.
So you're the one that everybody wants me to show flame to, huh?
'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee. 'Tis good. I'll head off to paint. I promised Uncle Gale I would. 'Tis good. The door is open.
Alright. So, you'll see a bonfire right there. I don't understand this, but... literally, I don't know why we have to do that to get in there. But regardless, here's our bonfire. And real quick, I just want to give you an idea of Snowy Mountain Pass, of what the AR does with this thing. So, wielding it right now, well, let's see, wielding it one-handed right now, we're getting a whopping 274 AR, so pretty bad. Two-handed, 278, so 4 more AR. Awesome. However, when we buff it, one-handed we're now getting 419, and two-handed we're getting 423. So you can see it over doubled the damage of effectively. Plus it just looks badass with the R2 pokes. But anyway, guys, that is our second leg, if you will, of the painted world of Ariandel. In the next episode, we will continue pressing forward here through the Hell Forest. This is kind of an annoying area, but I have faith that we'll be able to persevere. And anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure, as always, to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye!